Alright guys, moment of truth. The color we are doing for the Civic Si is going to be Hello guys, welcome back to Devious Garage. Today is actually a very exciting day because we finally are starting the wrap on this car. So I'm gonna head over to the shop. Before I go there, I'm gonna go pick up my friend Gustavo. More than likely get some food because it is morning time and I haven't eaten anything. So once we get that out of the way, head over to the shop and get this thing going. Guys, so we made it back to the shop. I'm here with my friend Gustavo. He's drinking a yerba mate and doesn't even want to show his face. I see how it is. Nah, but he's just being shy. So the first things first, I have the car pulled in, but I wanted to show you guys the most important part of this whole thing. What color exactly am I doing on the Civic Si? Are you guys ready? So this is actually a company that I've used before. It's called Cheetah Wrap. They're really good film. Don't sleep on them. I'll go ahead and leave the link down below exactly to the name of this color if you guys want to ever pick it up on your vehicle. And hopefully this video helps you guys out with a couple of the tricky parts on the car, because I know I'm going to be learning a lot. Alright guys, moment of truth. The color we are doing for the Civic Si is going to be, that's right, we are going to be doing Nardo Gray. I've been wanting to do Nardo Gray on a car for so long, and the only thing is I didn't do it on my Series Z because I really wanted to see what it would look like in its pearl white color. But now that I have the opportunity to do it on my Civic Si, I feel like it's going to be an insane transformation, just seeing like how the bumper looks now compared to what it's going to look like in this color. But enough of guessing what the car is going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and get started prepping the vehicle, make sure it's clean. I just got it washed yesterday, but I want to make sure that any dust that is on it right now is cleaned off. And you guys will be able to see my process on the time lapse and see exactly how I get my cars ready for wrap to make sure that you get that paint-like finish. So I went ahead and cleaned the surface of the hood. It's all ready to go, cleaned up. And what I really just use is just a clay bar to make sure I get rid of any imperfections and pretty much make sure all my edges are clean with alcohol, so you make sure that the wrap, once you actually apply it on the vehicle, is gonna stick and you won't have to worry about your edges peeling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the time lapse, get this hood knocked down, and get our first glimpse of what the whole car is gonna look like. So I just finished up the hood and it looks, oh my god, I knew this was the right color choice for this car. It looks so great. The way it just matches the black. Oh my goodness. So I lifted it up because I'm about to take off the bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and paint these parts right here. Try to paint this, you know, take off this grill, take off this middle. Basically take the whole bumper apart again. Paint those parts black so when I do put the wrap, it'll match a lot nicer than this plastic look to it, and just give it a nice, almost look similar to this area right here. So I'm gonna go ahead, take off the bumper, and my goal for today is, for the first day of wrapping, and I want to just try to get the full front end of this car done. So hopefully that goes through and no mishaps happen. But so far, I'm in love with the color, and it was a really good choice. Alright guys, so I took the bumper apart. I have all the pieces here laying down, have my paint ready to go. I'm gonna spray all these things black, so once we have the bumper wrap, it's gonna look a lot better than this plastic looking black. So I got the pieces going ahead and drying outside while I keep spraying them, giving them their black coats. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the fender. What I'm gonna do is measure it out, and hopefully I can get from this 60-inch piece, cut it in half and do each fender at about 30 inches of height each. So that's a really good tip if you guys are trying this on your own. Always conserve film even if you buy a whole roll, because that way you might have film in the future if anything happens to peel, happens to hit a rock or something. It's always good to have extra. But if it is your first time, don't be afraid of messing up. It happens to everybody. So I just finished up both fenders and this looks so good. Oh, this color choice, man. Something about it, and this is without the bumper. Once the bumper's on there, I bet you this front end is gonna look crazy aggressive. So I still have the pieces that I'm still spraying outside, but right now I'm gonna work on this bumper. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna prep it, put it on a stand, and do it off the car since I already have it taken apart. Get it all nice cleaned up, so when I put the grill and all the other pieces as well as the lip, it's gonna look good. Put it back on the car and call it a day. So I got the bumper on the stand here. I'm about to get started on it, but I noticed that when I go rub my hand against it, there's a lot of imperfections in this material. So what I'm gonna do is I give it a light sand, not too crazy, but just enough to make it smooth. That way when the film is on it, you're not gonna see those little areas come through the film, especially with this film being a little bit thinner. Just want to make it look as close to paint as I can. So I'll put you guys on the time lapse and let's get ready to see the transformation with the bumper. The bumper is all put back together. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm covered in dirt. It's just, the bumper was a lot harder in the sense that the film wouldn't stick to it, and it was really, really annoying trying to work with it. You have to heat it so much just to get it to lay down, but it's put all together. And as you guys can see, this is kind of like the picture that we were going for. It looks crazy. It looks so good in this color. The only thing is I will say my painting job was terrible. Terrible. I just wanted it a little glossy and it turned out to look like someone did it and just threw like sand all over it because it was so windy outside. But I guess it'll do its purpose for now. I'll fix it up, and I'll probably end up doing is just wrapping that in just a regular gloss black, and that should take care of that issue. But overall, I will say it looks good. The only annoying part about this bumper is that this area never lays down. So when I try to tuck it, it'll sit flush for a little bit, and then like a little bit just pop out. I don't know what it is. If any of you guys have this bumper, the one from eBay, of course I know eBay fitment, so can't really complain that much. But if you guys have this issue and you know what exactly might be hitting, if you guys happen to have a 2020, I don't know what it might be, but if you guys have it, please go ahead and comment it down below. I would really appreciate it because I'm tired of seeing this pop out. every 5 seconds after I push it back in. With all that being said, I finally got the front end done and I'm glad it's all taken care of now. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, because I appreciate it so much. Almost 1K, and until the next one, peace.